Once upon a time, when the world was simpler, when Gangnam Style was the best song, the Mayan said the world was going to end, Obama was still in office, and one of the last times Manchester United challenged for the league title. And when the F1 grid was closer than ever, we had 7 different race winners in the opening 7 races, with only Alonso breaking that streak. People of today would look at this and think this was some type of erotic fictional story, like Harry Potter, or a world where people don't think their opinions is fact. I know, that shit's crazy! The races were so interesting that you wouldn't be able to predict who would win it. The races were so interesting that you might be shocked when Ferrari makes a competent decision. I know, this shit is simply not real, but the thing is, it was. But among those 7 winners, one was a folk legend. Someone that can only challenge the GOAT Tiffy. I'm talking about Pastor Maldonado. There's a few drivers I would personally say that would strike pure fear in the eyes of Lewis Hamilton. His ability to define expectations of an F1 driver is just simply immaculate. His 1 lap pace for quali was just something magical. Like, I would gladly sell my arms and legs and become a pickle just to see him qualify again. Just the way how he braked late and turned in. Like, honestly, who the fuck is Charles Leclerc? As Paul Walker once said, Maldonado braked so Leclerc could accelerate. But the most appealing thing about him was his crashes. Like, for most drivers, this would be a negative. For I guess you can say reasonable reasons like safety and potentially hurting people and all the rest of that baloney. But for him, it's what made him loved in the F1 community. No, not just the community, I mean globally. His way of causing incidents and somehow not being at fault is something of miracles. Like, honestly, he got distracted while driving over 200 kilometers per hour. Like, honestly, on God Lotus, just make your car more interesting, like add some more buttons or something. Or when he's trying to do his outrageous dive bombs out of nowhere. Like, I know you can say that, oh yeah, the gap doesn't exist. Well, you have wind mirrors for a reason. Use them, open up. As the great Massey once said, this is motor racing. All in all, Pastor Maldonado is my church pastor, and his wife can peg